I have seen many videos. Maybe some people say in their particular video, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't read.
Yeah.
I only watched videos. I
Yeah.
only watched English content in English movies, and still they are so fluent.
Hmm.
So, is it possible or not? So, hello, ma'am. Good morning. And how have you been?
Good morning, Yamini. I have been doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing?
Actually, I'm absolutely fine, fit as a fiddle, and thank you so much for asking. And this is our third session. And if you don't know about it, so yesterday I was watching your one video with one English Yari tutor, and you were giving an amazing answer, and I was praising you a lot. And really, I was thinking it's been a long time, maybe 1 month gap. I should take one another session with you. And again, dreams has comes true, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason, and it's a really biggest chance for me to taking session again, and I'm learning so many things from your videos. And whatever you are doing every day, you are improving a lot. So it's really admirable.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot. And yes, I had a session with, sorry, Sri Devi ma'am over English Shari. It was amazing. The way she asked questions, all the questions. We started with the childhood and then we talked about
Yes,
grandparents
and you were
and
talking about your grandmother and you are praising a lot. Maybe you were saying a lot of things, and she was admiring you.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching me constantly and supporting my channel. That really means a lot. Today, again, I'm here in this conversation to discuss a lot of questions, like different questions. And I would be happy if you also have certain questions or anything, any particular topic that you would like to discuss. But before we move forward with the conversation, I would like to know how's your English learning journey going so far?
Yes. Actually, my English journey is going fantastic because every day I'm learning a lot of things. And as you told me, I didn't created my channel. I
Hmm.
didn't create my channel, but after taking your advice, I create my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized every day talking with people, it is not only for your speaking practice purpose, but
Mm-hmm.
also it will increase your confidence, because
Yeah.
English speaking is the other side. But if you don't have confidence, then
Hmm.
your confident yeah then your speaking will not enhance and you will unable to raise your voice. So every day I'm learning so many things, and yeah it's a really huge, uh, you can say, I am not getting that right vocab right now. It's also happened with me when I want to say something,
It's a
so right time
tremendous
I don't
help,
get
you can say.
what.
It's a tremendous help when you speak to people.
Yes.
You feel the improvement in the way you speak, the way you
Yes.
present. It mitigates your
Mhm.
fear and hesitation. That's what you want to say,
And
right?
they gives me a lot of vocabularies, idioms, phrases, and
Mm-hmm.
it is a really fantastic way to learn, because
It
book
is.
learning and active learning is
Hmm.
really strange from each other.
They are totally different from, yes. And we can learn from each practice, whether it is reading, speaking, writing, or listening to podcasts, listening to English songs. In fact, I am these days learning from a lot of web series over Netflix. I'm like, I wasn't the person earlier to watch a lot of web series, but these days I enjoy a lot. So whenever I have leisure time, spare time, I mostly spend watching web series. I recently completed one, but I haven't started any new because of the web series. I am, procrastinating a few of my tasks, projects that
Mm-hmm.
I want to work on. So, but anyways, all the practices, I mean, they help us to improve.
Yeah, and one thing I want to add here, nowadays I'm fond of to watch podcasts like Jai Sethi podcast, because he speak very fast, not slow. I'm not saying he is a wonderful person for beginners, but if you are able to understand, if you can get their words, then I
Mm.
would recommend that channel, Jay Shetty podcast, because he speak like a native speaker. Maybe he is a native speaker. I don't know about it because I am following him last 1 month, but not continuously. Sometime
Mm.
I watch, sometime I don't watch that podcast. But nowadays I'm getting some feedback from people whenever you speak. Your accent is changing. Means every day you are some words, some vocabularies. It seems like you are trying to catch native speakers' accent, but
Okay.
I said, no, I'm not copy. I'm not doing copy paste. Maybe I'm watching native speakers podcast. Maybe that is the reason it's happening with me. It can be. And
Mm.
I have seen same thing in your videos. Nowadays you are also it's not called copy, it's called like you are fond of maybe watch native speakers video. That's the reason your some vocabulary, some words are going, and that seems like accent is something different from Indians,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So these changes I'm also watching in your videos, and previous video just yesterday I watched your one video. Yeah, you got one biggest comment, and
Mm.
that comment was not only for you, that comment and feedback also for me, because always we use like that, like
Mm.
this. Yeah, it's a filler word, so I'm also trying to just quit this word, like this, like that.
Mm.
We can use something else,
Mm.
right? So your
Yes.
videos are not only helping you, your videos are helping for us.
Mm.
So it's tremendous. So I have some questions for you, okay?
Definitely. Mm.
Because every day you ask, but today is my turn.
Okay, yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
so if you were a bird,
If I
okay,
am a bird.
if you were a bird, where would you like to visit?
Oh, I think being a bird, it's quite difficult to choose one place because being a bird, it's like entirely you are free. You have the freedom to go anywhere, to roam anywhere. So then I think a place doesn't matter to a bird. I think I would say the clouds, like flying in the clouds is something which is amazing. So being a human, you can enjoy these facilities which are available on the earth, but being a bird, it's like
Hmm.
you are enjoying the flying in the clouds. That's amazing. So definitely in the clouds I would be uh, you know maybe flying all the time. Not all the time, depends on, like, I don't know how birds think of this thing. Like, they also need food, they also need rest, they also need everything. But as this is the greatest privilege birds have, is to fly high as much as possible. So I think I would definitely do that,
So,
flying.
do you have any city or any country would you like to visit? Would you like to see and watch their rituals, their facilities, their lot of things?
Okay, when it comes to countries, I'm not a big fan of visiting different countries so far. As I'm growing, learning, so maybe in future I would incline towards visiting certain places. So far, I'm not. Only one place that I am curious to visit and explore is South Korea, because I have done my graduation in Korean and I know a lot of things about the Korean culture, language, and uh, my a lot of my friends are there. They are a lot of things I like, and I want to experience that. I want to visit. So just to meet my friends and see that whatever I have learned, whatever I have so far understood about the culture and about the people, I would like to visit once, just to visit like a vacation, not to stay. I'm not fond of staying in any other country except India. India is something which I really admire, and I love this place. Uh, But if you ask me that I am interested to genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to explore South India, like entire India particularly, but South India, like Kerala, is something which is very close to my heart. I don't know why, but I always think of this place to visit first and have a enriching experience of meeting different people. One is I got this more one. I watched a movie, and from there I saw some of the glimpses of the environment, the nature of that state. Then I thought it captivated me immediately. So I thought that it's nice to visit that place. Another is that now a lot of my students are from South India. So, like in South India, people prefer their own languages first. In entire India, we prefer our own languages, but in northern part, we speak Hindi too mostly. Like if I am from Rajasthan and I connect to somebody from Haryana, Punjab, Delhi, we can communicate in Hindi too. But in southern part of India, they don't communicate in Hindi. They either they would
Yes.
speak their own language or they would go with English. So they need that on a regular basis. So that is why a lot of my subscribers and students are from South India. So when they connected to me, I got to know a lot about South India. And third major thing about visiting South India is food. I am really very much, interested to, taste the actual taste of South
So,
Indian. I
are you
have.
foodie person or are you only picky person, like a bird?
I don't pick, and I am not like, I
Mhm.
don't eat like a horse too. I eat like a bird, but I'm not like very choosy. It's like when I go out, I am choosy. Like I cannot go with fast food and certain things. It's like if I'm hungry, I'll go for it. Otherwise, once a month, maybe. Like once in a blue moon, I go for these things. But anything cooked at home, anything, I'm able to eat. I don't have that, problems with this vegetable. I am not very fond of anything. There isn't any one that I can say like, oh, this is not I can eat. No, nothing. A lot of things, the traditional things like taste, which my grandmother cooks, so that also I like very much, like khichdi, dalia, whatever we call in our native. So that I enjoy. I eat everything cooked at home.
Mhm.
Another is South Indian is something which is it's not. I feel that that's their taste is entirely different, and all the foods I have so far tasted are delicious. At the same time, they are healthy for health too. So they
Yeah,
are light.
maximum time they use coconut oil. Instead of
I don't
mustard
have
oil, they use coconut oil.
I don't have the depth knowledge of it, as I am not into cooking too. Like I don't know how to cook. But whenever I tried a few South Indian food out, I liked it very much. So that is the fascination for food, to taste food, to go there. And a lot of my students are already very excited and say, so I don't know when I would be able to, but they always welcome me to come and visit and stay with us and do. We will, take you to this place and this place like this. So that is why I'm very fond of visiting entire India then
Okay,
compared
so
to
that
anything.
is the reason you want to become, okay, if you will become a bird for one day,
Hmm.
then you will visit south part of India, right? So if you will ask me the same question, then if I were a bird, I would love to meet with my mother because now my mother is very far away from me. Right now, I am living in Sikkim and I come from Uttarakhand, so it's really far away.
Hmm.
So I would love to meet with my mother. I would love to meet with my sister and my brother too, because it's really hard to visit every year. Uttarakhand
Hmm.
to Sikkim, Sikkim to Uttarakhand. And
Hmm.
many people like say, if I were a bird, I would love to visit on top of the hills and mountains. But
Hmm.
I would say no, because I am living since my child. I am living in hilly areas since my childhood.
Okay.
So it's not unique for me to visit hilly areas and
Hmm.
to enjoy nature because everything is in front of me. Nature, beauty, and good oxygen. right? Everything is good and healthy
Mm,
food and healthy atmosphere. Everything
mm,
is with me, but I don't have my mother and my sister and my brother. So
mm.
that is the reason. Okay, so it is really nice to talk to you again because that was my one, you can say, one mindset. Every month I will take one session with you.
Okay.
But now it has become a very huge gap because maybe first session I took with you when I was giving my Masters of Arts exam,
Mm,
if you don't remember, and I had only 1 hour left, and I accepted your request. And the second time I was taking another person session,
mm.
but
You
I
told me.
I yes, but I
Mm,
choose your one. And today I was creating my solo videos, but I was just scrolling Telegram and then just I got your message and I thought, no, I am not going to leave this chance because yesterday I learned so many things from your videos and again I'm going to join you. Okay, so second question is from my side. Okay, so if you had one magical power.
mm,
Okay, if you had one magical power, so what would you love to do? It could be anything.
mm. Yeah.
Yes, so
Uh,
what would you choose?
there are a lot of things I would say that I would like to change. One is if I have superpowers, I would be invisible. I would select that I would use that superpower to be invisible. And then the things which don't get justified or justice, you know, the rules and regulations and a lot of terms, conditions are mentioned on paper, but in real time, the things which are wrong ethically, they don't get justice. And particularly when the family or person comes from a very, lower middle class or middle class family, or an ordinary person, then nobody pays attention to them, and their everything is get stretched to many many years even, and the ordinary person struggles a lot because of it. So I think I would take care of that first. I'd try to try my level best to do some justice for them. And another
Mm-hmm.
is when it comes to girls, they get raped or they are
Hmm.
beaten, like in houses itself, so they are abused. And because of some patriarchy mindset, they are imposed a few things which they don't like to do and pursue in life, but are forced and imposed. So uh, I would like to change that. I must be doing something related to that, to where I can maybe, if the person who has done something wrong to any girl and is not getting the right punishment, I would maybe go and
Mm-hmm.
finish that.
Yeah.
So I think I would try to save human beings, good human beings, and I'd go against or maybe do something to give justice at the same time to give punishment, who is definitely, uh, because in our Bhagavad Gita also it said that you are the one, like you don't have to fight for anything, but when something is wrong, like how Krishna suggested Arjuna even against to his own family, because of something, because of wrong things, it's not like every time you are gonna forgive them. So you should always stand for yourself, and after you, like the raising voice or supporting or doing certain things starts from yourself first. So protect yourself, do certain things for yourself, and then if you are capable enough, do for society, do for people, give back to the society. And I feel that everybody gets this birth to be on earth, to just serve something and to do something. So apart from this, I would save the earth's natural resources, which are now, because of a lot of enhancement.
Yeah, plastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
plastic
things,
machines.
environment is entirely deteriorating, and the humans interruption is more than, right, the natural
Mhm.
disasters, I would say. Man-made disasters are more. So I would be doing something related to that. So I think in list there are many things which a person can
Actually,
do
you
if.
have mentioned a lot of things. First, you want to remove crime,
Hmm.
like a lot of crime, like domestic crime, rape cases, a lot of
Hmm.
things. Like crime means is not for only one and two crime.
Yeah.
There are a very huge type. Yeah, there are a very huge crimes, right? Huge and
Hmm.
plenty of crimes. I would say,
Hmm.
and then you jumped into human resources. Like nowadays, humans are just doing something else from their own purpose, but they are not giving that preference for our nature,
Hmm.
and they need only for themselves only, but they are not absorbing if they will use for their purpose, because they have because they have something to do for their purpose, but they are using that purpose for any negative way,
Hmm.
and it is really harmful for our nature too. So these type of things, but now I want to say the ball in your court. If you have anything, then you can ask me.
Oh, okay, that's great. I really like the questions you asked me, and these are something which is really thought provoking and relevant to, like, in.
And really, I want to I'm sorry, I'm just interrupting you again, because every day we speak about how to improve English, how to this practice, but I wanted to do something else. I wanted to
Hmm.
enhance my thinking, because
Hmm.
only speaking about how to improve English, it will not grow our spoken English. We
True.
need to combine our thinking with other topics too.
Hmm.
That's that how speaking will come naturally. But every
Absolutely.
time talking about only one topic, it is not justice for our spoken English practice. That's the reason.
100% agree with whatever you said about improving English. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I would like to know a very simple thing, which is what thriving in life means to you.
Okay, what thriving in life means to do.
Means to you.
Actually, first of okay, means to me.
Hmm.
Uh, Thriving means first, according to my thinking, thriving means first whatever we are doing, first think it is hard touchable or not. Are you really interested or not for that purpose? Because
Hmm.
we have a plenty of things to pursue.
Hmm.
Sometimes we think we should become doctor, sometimes we should become teacher, sometimes this, sometimes that. But
Hmm.
are you really interested with that? Are you really giving your 100% for that? If you are, that go ahead. But if
Hmm.
you are not interested with that particular things, so you will not able to thrive with that.
Hmm.
Right now I'm talking to you. I know I am interested to talk to you.
Hmm.
I am interested to learn this language anyhow. That's the reason I am thriving with it, because
Yeah.
somewhere we need is most important. We can't negotiate it. Need is
Hmm.
most important, because today I know English is most important language, because without spoken English, if you are going to become a teacher, if you are going to become a tutor or anything else, if you want to visit any part of India or world too, then
Hmm.
you need spoken English. That's the reason it is a need. But
Hmm.
are you really interested with that?
Yes.
Then it will combine together, and then you will thrive with it. So
Hmm.
it is about my thriving. You can say
Hmm.
thinking.
Hmm. It means
Mhm.
your first concern is to focus on the fundamentals. Like, this is the basic thing we need to thrive in life when it comes to thriving career wise, like you want to do something, so
Yeah,
you need this
career wise.
language, right? For me, if I talk about thriving in life, means like thriving in every aspect, whether it is financial, emotional, mental, or social, because of this virtual thing all the time. I'm a little
Mm-hmm.
less social, I guess. I go outside, like hardly I go outside once in a week. No, maybe once after 15 days. So, and then also
Got.
I go with my family members only. Like, I don't meet. If there is anything essential for me that I'm doing a podcast, then I get a chance to meet a few other people. Rest, I'm not that much into other extra activities too. Like, for example, a few days back, I think a month back, a month ago, it happened that there was a
Mm-hmm.
Garba days. For many days, people were,
Okay.
participating in Garba dance and all. So they were going, meeting every day, every evening. They were practicing Garba. Then they performed for 2 to 3 days. I don't know exactly, but yes, during Navratri it happened. So I saw a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people's reels, stories, WhatsApp status, and they are like entirely into it. And I didn't have the time. I like
Mm-hmm.
these things, but I didn't have time, so I wasn't able to. So I think when we grow in every aspect of life, then it seems really holistic and super, satisfying thing. So this is
Mm-hmm.
how I see it. And you mentioned it right, like English plays a significant role now in when it comes to thriving in life. Otherwise we feel demotivated, and we have a lot of fears, so that really hinders our progress. Ultimately, this is first. When you are career wise stable and content, then you can think of the other things. And when the career is in the right field, you automatically get healed, or it automatically strengthens your mental and emotional health, right? But when you are in a wrong field where you don't enjoy what you do, then it deteriorates your mental and emotional health, right? Maybe financially you can feel stronger because you are doing a job, but that job
Mm-hmm.
sucks all your energy, all your emotions. It just gives you stress. It always gives you the pressure. So, and then ultimately when there is a big pressure or stress, it uh, you come with it at home too, so you bring it at home, and then it affects the other people too in the home, because uh, your energy get disturbed, your aura get disturbed, and you're not able to maintain the calm and composed demeanor during, even when you are meeting your family members too. So I think this is first, like career wise, if you're satisfied, rest you would automatically gradually improve it, right?
Yes. And one thing is, I want to say you, as you mentioned in your videos a lot of time, because of the fear of English speaking, you started your channel, you started to talk with tutors and talking with the co-learners. So it is growing you a lot. Everyone has something interesting
Hmm.
which can heal their soul, because one incident was with me, because after getting married, like कहते हैं हिंदी में दे रहे या दे रहे दुरुस्त आए, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know in English, but after getting married I realized English is really need,
Hmm.
not only interest. Okay, so I faced two challenges when I saw my husband was talking with in English,
Hmm.
talking in English with other colleagues. So I thought, oh my God, he speaks so nice. Why I can't?
Hmm.
Second experience I have when I was attending my son PTM. Their teachers were discussing something in English, and one teacher asked me something in English. That time I thought, oh my God, why I can't?
Hmm.
So
Happens.
that type of scared questions was with me, and I thought I don't have procrastinate. If I will procrastinate it, no one will help me. So I have to give it by myself, my 100%, and
Hmm.
anyhow. Then my life is changing every day, something new, and today I'm here again. I'm talking to you. I'm feeling so fantastic, really,
Hmm.
and first session I had with you, that time I was really confused. I was unable to suppress my feeling. I was unable to express my inner feeling because I had a lower sentences. I had lower vocabularies. That is the reason. And I was unable to ask you questions because I had no any question. I was not
Hmm.
familiar with that. But
Hmm.
after getting a It's been more than 5 to 6 months. I am learning every day, but when it comes to my channel, it's been yeah, more than 2 months.
Hmm.
I'm talking with people. So every day, watching, talking, listening, it is really improving. But as you mentioned, every time you read, you love to read. You like a worm.
Hmm.
You love to read. So that is the reason I started to read. But I don't know why I am unable to read one book consistently.
Hmm.
I don't know why it happened with me, but I try to read one single passage every single day.
Hmm.
One passage only.
Okay.
Because book reading is really hard. It seems me like book reading is hard, but if you read at least one passage, that it can also work.
Absolutely. I just had a few days ago, I had a session with Priyanka Kataria. We talked about mostly books, based
Mhm.
on books. I would recommend you to watch that video. I haven't uploaded yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll upload that. Just watch the video, you'll get your answers. So it's not always mandatory to stick to one. And these days I am also not stick to one book. I'm not able to because of my interest. It's like if I'm enjoying this book, I'll read it. If I'm in a different kind of mood and I don't enjoy this particular book, I'll go with another one. So in between I switch books. So I am now into three books simultaneously. So it's not a problem. Earlier it was a problem for me. Like I had kind of a stubborn mindset to go with one book and finish that and then pick the another one. But now I don't have any. Another thing is also like I'm not now very much behind learning English because I have already learned
Mhm.
from that. So I know for English, I am already doing a lot of things. I am reading books to enhance my knowledge, upgrade myself, change my mindset, and upgrade my lifestyle, my the way I live, the way I think, everything. So that for that purpose, maybe I read 2 pages a day, or maybe I don't read for 3 days. So it's like this. It is going. So we had a detailed conversation on this topic with Priyanka because these days she is reading a lot of books. So you can watch that one. You get a lot of answers to like whatever is bothering you or
Okay,
whatever is going
definitely. I will watch that
on in your
video.
brain.
And really, I was thinking you are consistent, your reading skills every day you read, and sometimes you mentioned in your video, sometimes you read one books 2 and 3 times.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I was really surprised.
That's true.
Because
I
one book
read.
reading again, yeah, it can give you a lot of knowledge,
Hmm.
but I feel monotonous. I
Hmm.
feel okay, so now is okay. Your video was stuck.
Okay.
Okay, so every single day reading, it's a very huge challenge.
Hmm.
But maybe it happened with me because I have a lack of timing. My master's exams and my study, my responsibilities. Maybe that is the reason. And
Hmm.
I don't want to tell you like I don't like, but
Hmm.
I like, but only lack of timing. It happened.
Hmm.
That is the reason I choose only one passage for one day,
That's
and it
fine.
feels me comfortable. Okay,
Hmm.
something I read today.
Hmm. Something is better than nothing, and it is gonna
Yeah.
accumulate. It is gonna help you over time. And let me tell you one thing is, I was always consistent with reading when I was focusing to improve my English. Now I am not consistent because my focus is not to like your aim should be very clear. What you want to have from these books. If your aim is to improve English, you have to be consistent. You have to be. You cannot skip any day. If your aim is not to learn English from books, then you can read whenever you like. Like whenever you are in the mood of learning something new, grabbing for something to change your any habit, incorporate new habit. Like when you like. For example, sometimes I read just 2 pages. The book which I read twice, right now I'm reading one book twice. So I read 2 pages only to understand entirely what is written, to grasp it. I read, sit, think, or speak about it to myself just while after reading that what I have read so far and how I resonate with this thing. The book which I read for the very first time, I just go. Like I just don't stop and think much. I just keep reading. I'm just curious to know what is written next. So sometimes I read 2 hours. Sometimes I don't read for 2 days. Sometimes I read just 2 pages. Sometimes I don't read for for 6 days. So this is how it is going, because the motive is not to learn English. The motive is to whatever is learnt, just let your body and mind already, sink in, and then you move forward. This is how I'm doing. So if your purpose, be very clear with the purpose. If your purpose is to improve English, do not break the consistency. You have to be. And I would say, like,
And I have
something is
one
always
one
better
one
than
doubt.
nothing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have one doubt. I have seen many videos. Maybe some people say in their particular video, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't read.
Yeah.
I only watched videos. I
Yeah.
only watched English content in English movies, and still they are so fluent.
Hmm.
So, is it possible or not?
Only people who have done can tell you exactly if it is possible. Again, I would say it depends, and the learning, grasping things, improving things also differs from person to person.
Mhm,
Uh, and every practice has their own limit. For example, from listening, there is a limit till that you can learn. But after that, you need another practice, which is reading. And whatever you can get from listening and reading entirely is different from what you get from writing. So everything has its own benefits. If people are saying that they have learned so far just because of listening, pay attention to their trivial mistakes, trivial things like preposition, article, sentence structure. If they have been practicing for so long, it can be maybe improved, and with the help of feedback also. Like while speaking, if they get feedback and they are working on it, then they would be able to improve. Otherwise, if the person is not getting feedback or not into speaking that much, reading, writing, listening,
mhm,
speaking, everything is needed, I feel. Because the way I am presenting myself is still, I still need to polish, but I know that it is not be polished with the help of listening or reading or speaking. Now I need writing. Only writing can help me to achieve the next level. That's what I know. So I think every
mhm,
practice has its different benefit, and whatever you resonate with the most, do that. And do not just be mistaken with listening most, like you resonate with listening most, because listening is something seems so easy. That is why we go for it. When you compare it with the reading and writing, writing still, bothers me a lot. I'm not able to write. Just like maybe reading bothers you and you have to force yourself to read at least one page. Similarly, writing bothers me
mhm,
and I have to force myself to write at least one page. Still, I'm not able to write. I write once a week. Once a week. It's really pathetic of and I'm not sure how to incorporate it. Even there are some people who are pushing me to write every day, and they are asking me to write every day, send something after writing, and I'm not able to. I just write once a week. So I know the level I want to achieve is just I would be able to achieve by writing. Still, I am not able to, because our mind is really like that whatever seems a little difficult, it runs from there. I'm still not able to help my mind to stay there and write. Let's see when I will be, but yes,
mhm.
I agree
Okay,
with that,
so
all the
writing,
practices. Hmm.
we are talking about
We just
writing.
have
So
1 minute.
oh my God.
Yeah.
So, okay, so my question is not short, it's a lengthy.
Mhm.
So, thank you so much. And it is really, really amazing. Yeah, it was really amazing conversation. And again, you have given me a lot. And again, I will proceed with these feedbacks. And
Thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, and thank you so much for joining the session. It was lovely talking to you. You have been doing great, and all the best for that. Keep
And
doing it.
again, I will meet you with the next level.
Sure, sure. I would
It's
love
my
to.
practice.
After a month.
It's my promise to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sure, sure. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.
Bye bye. Have a good day to you.
Yeah, thank you.